Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers. It's Luke here. Bit of a weird question today, coming from Twitter from Mancurian Hammer. And he says, you know, at the time when he sent the question in, because obviously it takes a bit of time for me to film the videos, he said, West Ham currently sitting in fourth. Obviously we're fifth at the moment. We may have gone fourth by the time this video comes out. We may have gone sixth by the time this video goes out. He says, if we had Kane and Son, where would we be? It's a really weird question, but you know, I answer all the questions that come in, so credit to you, mate, for sending it in. Listen, if we had Kane and Son, mate, we would probably be challenging for the league, mate. The amount of goals that Harry Kane has scored this year, the partnerships that he's had with Son, who's also chipping in with the goals, you've got to say, if there was a killer striker at West Ham, because, you know, it is back to that conversation, is Antonio a killer, you know? He's good. And he scored some goals, and credit to him, he will go on and break Paolo Di Canio's record. But if you had Harry Kane, who can score you 20 to 25 goals, and Son, who can also chip in with, you know, 15 to 20, then, like I say, it goes back to that 86 Boys of 86 video that I did with Cotty and McAvenny, who chipped in with 50 goals, just those two. If you've got two players that can chip in with that level of goals, then, you know, the sky's the limit. It really is, especially with the back four, and the solidarity that we have throughout the team this season. If you chucked in Kane and Son, Salah, Mane, you know, if you had a world-class striker, it takes you to another level. It really does. And that is why teams like Manchester City, world-class player in their position for them, so they're a bit spoiled. But, you know, like Liverpool, like I say, Mane, what am I talking about? Mane and Salah. You got Tottenham, Kane and Son. You know, they're the difference. Vardy for me is a world-class striker for Leicester. Chelsea. I just throw that in it. They haven't got a world-class striker at the moment. They've got potential to be one. But, you know, back in the day, you know, you're looking at the Diego Costas, the Drogbas and people like that. They can take you to a whole new level. And that's something we need to look at in the summer, mate. You know, can we pluck a gem? Can we find someone who can, you know, get us 15 goals consistently? Because we very rarely do that. Like I say, when I made my video about players I'd bring back from the past, the reason I said Johnny Artson is purely because he had scored 20 goals. I think it was 23 goals, maybe 24 that season. You know, no West Ham player's done that in the Premier League. You look at someone like Dean Ashton, potentially could have done it if he wouldn't have got his injuries. But yeah, if you had Kane and Son, mate, like I say, I think we'd be well up challenging for the league title, mate. But it will never happen. But thanks for your question, mate. Keep the questions coming in. Anything like this, I don't mind it. They're just brilliant questions. They make me think. They make you guys talk. The comments have just been alive all the time at the minute. You know, we used to average 2 comments a video, you know, and now it's, you know, we get a good sort of 20 to 25 comments a video now where you're interacting with each other. So please keep that up, guys. We really, really appreciate it here at the Free Hammers. Until next time, guys, come on your irons, keep believing. Let's go.